And this game, if you haven't tried it, we'll get it up on screen in a second. It's on Game Pass, so if you're on that, you can just try it out for very cheap. And if you're not, please buy it because it's really, really good. It's incredible. Streamer-friendly tracks is similar enough. I would expect at least the tempo to be the same, given that it's quite essential to gameplay. But where do I change that now? It's not quite the same to get to the first boss and not have 9 Inch Nails playing. So hopefully it won't be too weird for me. Streamer mode is on. Save settings. We should be okay. God, I love this cat. It's so cute. If you haven't played this game, it's actually not too far from the previous game, in the sense that it's a hack and slash action game, but it's also kind of a rhythm game. You basically do everything on the beat, and the enemies also do everything on the beat, so the whole thing essentially runs on the tune that's playing on the level. But other than that, it plays like any other hack and slash game, any DMC and Ninja Gaiden and stuff. It has a lot of character. It's very, very good looking, and it's just a super, super fun game. So little tease, if you haven't played the game yet and you're keen into this kind of game, there is a Bloody Palace mode, which you unlock once you beat the game, so I suggest you get on it. 100%. So as you can see, I've been grinding the first level. I got S rank on 3 difficulties, but my first playthrough, I did it very hard, and you can see most of my levels are D rank because I died a lot, and deaths really tank your rank. But it's surprisingly not too hard. Once you sort of get used to it, and obviously now that we finished the game, we've got all the moves unlocked and stuff like that. So the combat is actually a lot easier in these first few levels.
An error has occurred. Please proceed to the checkpoint.
Okay, checkpoint. Where's that? Don't worry. Probably no big deal.
Absolutely not a big deal. We don't need checkpoints. If you haven't seen this game before, you can see our character is dancing to the beat. The environment is dancing to the beat. Everything is on the beat. It oozes character, if you will.
To check out what a great job I did stacking these boxes. Or were you looking for the exit? If so, 180 degrees behind you, lad.
Thank you, lad. Oscar is one of my favorite NPCs. He's a proper lad.
Oh dear, my cleaning has got your jumping, however, was impressive.
Thank you, Scrub. Thank you very much.
Train me out. That hit the spot.
Please collect your belongings.
Yeah, time to get out of these clothes.
I forgot about this bit.
Jeez.
Ooh, indeed.
Hey,
right, kid. Robotic arm, LX does 75. Magnetic waste management fixture.
Wait, magnetic waste management?
Foreign object warning. Looks like a defect. Take him in. Is that a weapon?
I don't think so.
Think he's resisting.
Wait, what?
This is so unfair. I guess they literally triggered him. The way models bend is stupid impressive. Polygons are usually this flexible. Not all, yeah, it's quite ridiculous. The animation in this game is incredible. Oh wow, that was terrible. Coming from the other game, I think we'll need a couple of fights to get used to it again. Basically, you have to do everything in the beat, so all your button presses and all your actions come out on the beat.
If I'm getting this right, first, music player in my chest. Pretty sure that's not supposed to be there.
Absolutely
Second,
not, mate.
it's powering up my new robot arm. Third, it's making everything sync up with the beat. And this sounds ridiculous, but when the music kicks in, it feels like I'm on a stage.
Something like that. I love this game so much, chat. It is so much fun.
Whoa.
We're gonna skip the tutorial, but basically it explains to you how the combat works. Yeah, the attacks sync up with the music. And that's about it, to be honest, for now.
And the crowd goes
There's a bunch of mechanics you only unlock later on, but we already have all of those because I beat the game. So we're basically doing like New Game Plus, if you will, at this point.
Is this the guy?
Thank you.
Ahem.
Oh, anyone see the guy that did this?
That's the defect!
What? No. I was just.
I love the voice acting as well. It sounds like the VAs are having so much fun. Every line is so good.
Pick them out!
Now that's a little better. Yes, the UI moves to the beat, the world as well. If you do things on the beat, sometimes or almost every time they'll add to the song as well, so like jumping and stuff like that. Dashing. You can chain a few dashes if you do it on the beat, but I found that you can just do an attack and because dash cancels every attack, or almost every attack actually, not all of them. You can dash infinitely basically if you dash on the bead with a dash cancel. And it also works with these sort of finishers that when the circle comes on the screen, you can just do them and dash out of them and continue. And there's some dash attacks that are really useful. There's a launcher and there's just a generic attack that continues into a regular combo. There's a few other mechanics to it. There's the assists, which you can see on the top left there. You can change the character, and when you call them while we're in exploration, they will do something which is sort of context sensitive. But in combat, they will do an attack, and there will be a cooldown, so you can kind of like cycle them, and they have sort of different purposes as well. And when you do this finisher with, you know, the overlapping circles, you can also call the assist on it, which will do a special attack. So there's a surprising amount of depth to it, and I've seen some wild combos online on Twitter and YouTube. The game is surprisingly deep.
You looking for me? Try and catch this?
Trying to get the delayed combo, but having played the other game previously was so disruptive to this one. So everything just came out in the previous game, and now you have to go on the beat.
Thanks for helping my cat. Need a hand?
Yeah, I could use a hand right now.
Looking to get out of here!
Well, that might be something I can handle if you...
Hey, yelling like this is awkward. Can you speed this up?
Fine. Look, I hacked the access panel. Smack the switch and come up.
Something else that
Project Armstrong turned up.
you can do in this game is
I want a cool robot arm. Target on my
quite a bit of exploration. There's a bit right here that it's kind of hard to see. I missed this in my first playthrough, but you get loads of currency, and I think maybe a collectible or something, and one of the many cool NPCs in this game, which is the sun tanning robot.
Music playing. How's a robot supposed to get a tan here?
Indeed, I have no idea. The game is full of these little interesting encounters and sort of secrets. I'm not going to be looking for them right now because I've basically done it before. We're just interested in the combat and getting a S rank on this difficulty. I also missed it in my first playthrough. It's so hidden. It's like it just looks like a background, but you can actually reach. And you got this little smidge. It's a smart fridge, and he's very helpful, but also kind of annoying. Gives you tutorials, and if he annoys you too much, you can just hit him. And if you hit him enough, he'll fall down and be very sad. And he just wants to help. Let me help you, says on the sign. But this game actually has quite a bit of exploration to it. Like this panel that I just destroyed. I think it counts for an achievement. It's basically that kind of like a collectible, right? However, it only shows up once in the level, so if you miss that shot, it will never come back, and you have to replay the level to actually get it. And also, I never noticed this, but right in the first level, there's something you can't do straight away, which is this section. And I said I wasn't going to explore, but I just love this game too much not to. And there's a little Easter egg with Sebastian and Joseph from Evil Within. And if you talk to them, they say some very interesting stuff.
This world are bigger than one can change direction. What can I change? The small stuff, the little things. HR, am I really here for them or for you? The line's too blurry to see. You were right all along, partner. Keep it simple. Don't get too involved.
Indeed.
So we start another day. Can anything really change? Can I heal their pain? What they want me to
Probably
do.
not.
The only way to see the big picture is to not look at all.
I think you need coffee.
I also think I need coffee, chat. Yeah, it's really cool that the other levels have new paths for new game flows for sure. I think up to level 7 there will always be something new, because only in level 7 or so or 8, can't remember, you unlock like the last thing that lets you go to all paths. So basically all this time that you've been playing the game, you've been missing out on Easter eggs, collectibles and stuff like that. So playing the game is actually highly encouraged once you beat it. Yo, Jar, how are you doing, man? It's nice to see you today. I hope you're doing good. This is the game I was telling you about, man.
Cat rescuer? You
It's really, really, really fun.
Maybe this wasn't such a good idea.
Good, you made it. Down here. All right, so I'll keep this quick.
Just arrived from work. Nice, man. I hope you got a good day.
We might be able to help.
I'm good, man. I've had
Security's all
a pretty chill day today.
I could help you with.
Stop.
Work wasn't too bad for once.
That was you back there? You're a
We tried Enenra,
It's 808. She is
which is
cat,
a
but
demo for a
I-
game I've been watching for a long time.
Like I was saying,
you know, I thought my music
And that was
robot
pretty
arm
cool.
power was crazy,
And now we're
this
just
is
on Hi-Fi Rush.
probably better off by myself.
dude, listen. Vandelay's up to something, and I said I can help.
Thanks, but I'm good.
Oh. That expression.
808's not responding. What did you do?
Oh, hold on, did you just feel that? That beat? I think we got something here.
Yeah, we're gonna skip that tutorial as well, but basically it tells you about the
I'm gonna borrow your
the finishers that I've just done there, the
help, right?
overlapping circles.
Worry, it's just till I
Better not run off with her.
Oh, this shot.
bring it on. Ready for more?
Love how even the elevator's on beat. Yeah, I noticed that in my first playthrough as well. I was so impressed. Okay. I didn't think you would die there, but... there's still a chance we'll get the S rank at the end. We had a really bad first fight, but
Maybe things aren't
every
so
other
bad.
fight's been alright.
Okay. Remind me to ask you later how you did all that.
Like I know. Anyway, I need to get out of wherever I am.
You're in production, and the only direct exit is through quality assurance. You see it?
So many buildings. It's hard to tell.
Gotta go through QA
One
before you
that
ship.
literally says QA Center on it.
Oh yeah, that one.
But with that way out, they're probably expecting you, so...
You had me at way out. Let's go.
Oh, chat, this game is so charming. Can't believe this came out in 2023.
Being cocky isn't gonna get you out of here.
The best solution is the most out.
That's wrong and terrible advice. You're wanted. We need to outsmart them.
Well, then I'll fight my way out.
Are you an idiot? That's literally the opposite of outsmarting them.
I'm telling you, that was Kale in the flesh.
Oh, I don't think we've seen him, but Kale is the bad guy.
In production.
He's like the boss of this company called Vandelay.
So get over it and let's fix this staircase.
For some reason, they gave us the robot arm. It was meant for trash collection,
Quit it! I'm working here.
and we've been using it to beat them up instead.
Reminder, to compensate for added Project Armstrong flow, a new day of the week was added. This additional day of the week, working is mandatory.
Of course it is. I think we're about halfway through level 1 at this point. Again, I've not been exploring too much, but there's quite a bit to find out in the levels, both first playthrough and subsequent playthroughs. Now we're getting a little 2.5D section,
Yeah, sure.
which was very surprising on my first playthrough. I didn't expect it at all. But it also kind of made sense, given what kind of game this is.
More like a city.
The perks of being the world's leading tech company. Vandelay likes to show off. But I'm looking for what they're hiding.
Oh, you like digging up secrets. How about telling me your name?
If it took you this long to ask, you can wait a bit longer.
I cannot platform right now.
By the way.
Shy? Alright then.
Wow, a lot of shortcuts around here.
Battery production activated. Don't touch the red lasers. Obviously.
Obviously, don't touch the red laser, chat. I will teach you a trick though. If you stand right here, all these will miss you, and then all you have to do here is just stand here at the back, in the middle. And then go to the right at the end. There we go.
Hey, cool. What's that?
Nice little no damage strat.
Well, you're not dead. That's a plus.
The opposite, actually. Feels like I'm powered up.
808 is showing me you've got a lot of energy stored up in your arm. How about letting it
Reverb
out?
does that to you, chat. Reverb is great. Powers you up.
Please don't explain.
This is basically like an ultimate attack, or like a super, if you will. Once you build up the meter, you can just do some kind of special attack. I've got one of them that I probably should change, but eventually you unlock more attacks and they do all sorts of different things. The one I've got is like a big AoE, and the other one is quite a short range melee, but it's quite funny, so I've been keeping it on, but I should probably change that back to something else. I found that the one you start with, the one that we've just seen in the tutorial, was actually really good. Very versatile. For reasons that we probably won't see today, it's actually quite good. Because in some scenarios the game forces you to use certain tools, and you can basically bypass by using the super. There we go. This is one of the supers that I have equipped at the moment. It's very, very strong. Time to see the stream final track. It should be about now, right? I know the boss has got a DMCA track, but I thought there was another in this level. I'm sure it's fine. It's just guess a little different vibe. I think the last boss will suffer a lot from that because it's also a really cool DMCA track. But the rest of the game should be alright. Oh, actually, towards the end of the game, there's also another instance of a DMCA track that's very, very good. It's a really good fit for the scene as well. I do find the original soundtrack for this really good. A lot of really cool bass lines and stuff like that, like this one. Let me actually make that a little bit louder for you guys. If you can't hear me, that's fine, as long as you hear the game. But all in all, the entire game, from the soundtrack to the voice acting, the visuals and gameplay, and even the story is quite good. There's a lot of really moving bits, especially towards the end. It's all very well done. See what these guys are saying.
You had one job.
You had one job.
What? Rekka will destroy both of us if we run behind. Well, someone fixed it, so stop yelling at me.
You're very welcome, guys.
The jig's up. Rekka knows we blew it. I didn't really get angry.
We're gonna beat up the boss scrub here just for some currency. If I can hit him, actually, he's quite elusive.
Let's go.
I think yes, this encounter is the first one where you have like an actually tough enemy. Although I think we're gonna make short work of him now. Just from having all the mechanics, it makes sort of makes everything a bit easier. As you can see, but when you do first start the game, it's quite a shock. At least it was for me in very hard difficulty. So these guys don't immediately stun. You have to basically break their posture and then they stun. So they'll just hit you through whatever you're doing. They're very strong. Super armor. That's what I'm looking for.
How about combining those heavy and light attacks for even more combos and beat hits?
We'll be good.
Time to try it out.
A lot of tutorials we don't need to do. It's nice the game lets us skip it.
Let's go.
You can use the assist to set up these charge moves. Ooh. Let's try the other super actually on this big guy. That super is really strong. We barely hit that enemy and he just died. But basically the cat slaps it.
That's bait, idiot. They're clearly expecting you.
What? Nothing I can't handle.
I love the confidence. What is this guy
I
saying?
used to run this facility. Now,
Oh, of course.
stacking boxes. But I'll say, this is a fine stack. A great job.
A great job indeed. No longer though.
May have destroyed me stack, but my memories remain. What a good job.
Ah, me memories remain, chat. What a good lad. Yeah, the Oscar robots are incredible. They're so funny. There's one later on that's he makes basically not really sculptures, but he makes robots, sort of like the bots you see towards like throughout the factory. He makes them do scenes, and they're usually quite gory, but he's also super peaceful. He's one of those like my work, a social commentary kind of artist. Yeah, and he's really prideful of his work as well. Like this one, it's so funny. I really like the this robot and Charlotte as well. She's really funny. She shows up later on. She's basically a disgruntled old employee. And also, this is one of those instances of places where you can't go until you finish the game, because at this point in the game you won't have this assist unlocked, and this is the only thing that lets you go through the fire. I'm pretty sure I tried going through the fire and it's just impossible otherwise, so you can't really cheese it or anything. But once you go back after you finish the game, you can do all these bits. So the game is absolutely worth playing through multiple times. Misunderstood artist, pretty much, yeah. That's what he is. I'm pretty sure he's done this V as well, that we're gonna destroy, of course. I thought there was something in here, maybe some graffiti. Oh yeah, the graffiti's there. There's some cool graffiti spread out throughout the game. I think they're collectible as well. Oops, there we go.
Don't worry about me. Let me have a go. 3, 2, 1, go!
Cool. I think I missed this place even on my replay. Need to remind myself to go here when I replay this level. Yeah, if you, I'm trying to go for all collectibles and stuff, just because I really want to pad out this game as much as possible, because I love it so much. I've been combing the levels very, very finely. I've missed stuff even on second and third plays of the levels. I thought I was doing a great job exploring on my first playthrough, and it turns out I missed so much stuff. But there's a lot of these bits, like this one, where you can't really even go on it on first playthrough, so you start ignoring them. So absolutely try and replay it.
See, just like I thought. It's fine. You need to relax.
Introducing the head of production, Rekka!
Oh no.
I love her belt.
There you are, man. Messing with Rekka's crew, Rekka's production. And worst of all, yeah, Rekka's perfect, no defect record!
Your security tried to kill me.
Even the cutscenes are on the beat.
Project Armstrong, EULA. Fine print. Should've read it, punk. Defects get recalled.
Oh,
His handwriting is almost as bad as mine.
killed?
Rekka ain't picked the verbs. That's for the mooks in marketing. Anyway, thanks for being dumb enough to just waltz in here. Rekka ain't gotta get her hands dirty.
I told you.
Welcome to the Project Armstrong defect check, honey. And our QA's the best in the business. Hell! Whoa!
The song is very similar. Okay. Not bad. Not a bad replacement at all. I'm honestly so surprised at how good models look even from different angles. The only thing missing from the 2D image is deformation. But only Arxis has it better, and they only do games in 2D perspective. Yeah. Considering that this is a full 3D game, it is pretty much Arxis levels of impressive. Like you said, Arxis only does 2.5D games, I guess, if you will.
Let's rock, big boy.
Let's rock. Ooh, there goes no damage.
Child, his hands are extra sensitive for, inspecting.
Way to say hit them, but
Oops. Okay, that was not terrible, but we can do a little better than that.
Get to use thee. Try and dodge this.
Oh, we will, don't worry about it. Thank you, Jar, for the sub, man. You didn't have to. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much, man. Oh. Go buy a Fino? I will, man. I will on you. Thank you so much. First return sub? Guys, you don't have to sub. I really appreciate it, though. I really do. I really appreciate you guys being here on the long-awaited return.
Hands down, Chai. Go get him.
Ooh, let's do the QTE. I didn't realize on my first playthrough, but this QTE basically makes him a bit weaker in the head. So if you do both of them, he destroys both the halves of his face, and then you can just go ham on his head.
Does that literally say weak point on his sword?
It does, it does.
You got this back, Cortog.
Let's finish. Oh no! Oh, that sucks. I was I was gonna finish with the super. He's literally 1% health, and the game just crashed. When you come here, you pay the next one. Yeah, I'll buy you a bit, man. Don't worry. Soon on my birthday, I'll be in Portugal. Yeah, I didn't know either. I only found the weak point on my my second playthrough of this level. God damn it! I really need to go. It's getting late for me, but we gotta finish the boss. Let's give it another go. I think we'll reload right next to the boss, and we'll just go really ham on it and try to do it as quickly as possible. Basically, if you parry everything and do parry counters, I think you can kill him quite quickly. That is the first time the game crashed as well. It's streamer's luck, surely, because it's never crashed before. We're the bosses? Yeah. I guess we are now. Oh god. God damn you, iFight Rush. It never crashed before. Oh, okay. It starts us in like phase 3 or something. Yeah, phase 3. That's fine. The game is very generous. Yeah, very weird crash. I literally just... I've done that super in this boss as well before. It's not like it doesn't support it or something. How did that hit me? Wait. Oh. Did my rhythm drop or something? Oh, we're absolutely not getting S rank now. Thank you, Crash. Thank you very much. Oh, the those display weird on the stream. I guess it's because of the ultra wide. Oh, but we don't have the weak point now. Oh, that sucks. Also, something you may have noticed is that you can basically parry everything in this game. No matter whether it's an AoE, a projectile, or a physical attack, you can parry everything. Even multiple, like, repeating attacks, stuff like that, you can parry anything. Anything at all. As long as you can actually parry stuff, unlike me. I mean, I thought I was gonna fall there. Oh, we killed him? Cool. The crash really messes up, but it's fine. I think we'll still get like A rank. Not quite what I wanted, but I'll take it.
You got a killer track. Every song's gotta end.
Oh, I love how the guitar transforms. I don't know why there's display like that. Oh well. Uh-oh. We got S rank in this as well. We got death though, so it's gonna be A rank shortly. Yeah, got 3 A's. Yeah, fair enough. Not bad, I'll take that. We should try again at some other point, but unfortunately I can't play anymore right now. God, I love the hideout theme, it's so good. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you very much for watching, tuning in. I know it's been a long time, but I promise we'll be back soon. I don't really have a schedule at the moment. It's just gonna be, we're just gonna be winging it pretty much. But expect more streams soon. We'll either start Stranger of Paradise or play random stuff until Wolong comes out, and then we'll play Wolong a lot when that comes out because that'll be super fun. And maybe squeeze in some Stranger of Paradise in between. I do both at the same time. I haven't decided yet. If not, then we'll do Stranger of Paradise at some point anyway, and then after that, we'll see, because there's a lot of cool stuff coming out at the moment. But I still want to do Legacy of Kain, which was kind of promised a year and a bit ago, and we never got to it. So we'll get around to all that stuff. Hopefully, I'll be back in a better capacity now. I kind of want to do some programming streams as well. I know maybe some of you guys don't really care for it, but I do that a lot on my own time out of work, because I'd like to work on my own projects and stuff, and I feel like if I stream it, I'll do both streaming and programming more. So maybe I'll do that as well. We'll work a bit on a video game. Maybe you guys can ask some questions, or like give me feedback on what I'm working on. I'm doing some menus currently, which is a bit boring, but I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, Legacy of Kain was sad timings. But yeah, we'll get to those, because I still haven't installed. I never uninstalled it, Blood Omen, because I'm really keen on replaying that as well. But anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in. I hope this stream piqued your interest on both Enenra and Hi-Fi Rush if you haven't played them. I absolutely recommend you check both of them out. And I'll see you soon. Thank you very much for coming by.